Hi, this is Mindaugas from Mindaugas Trading Group. Today, we're not here to talk about day trading, price action, or short-term pumps. This is a deep dive for long-term crypto investors, the ones who are patiently watching the bigger picture unfold. And if you've seen Bitcoin's recent drop and you're wondering why, I invite you to look beneath the surface. Because something is happening on the one-week RSI that every serious investor should see. And the question is, will history repeat itself? Let's take a look. This is the Bitcoin one-week chart with the RSI. There are two key elements on this chart. The yellow box, representing a historical RSI zone of resistance and support, and two descending red trend lines, which acted as resistance for years. Now look closely. Every time the RSI hit the top of the yellow box, Bitcoin faced strong rejection. Every time it dropped to the bottom, we saw support, sometimes even the start of a major rally. This zone isn't random. It's been tested over and over again. It's one of the most important RSI ranges for BTC over the past 7 years. Let's go back to August 2020. Bitcoin was still below $13,000. RSI was rising, but hit the top of the yellow box and got rejected. Shortly after, RSI dropped to the bottom of the zone, but then bounced hard. And something massive happened. The RSI broke through the descending red trend line, broke out of the yellow zone completely. And that was the beginning of the 2020 to 2021 bull run. Bitcoin went from $13,000 to over $60,000. And it all started when RSI broke through that intersection point, where the red line meets the yellow box. Today, we are witnessing something very similar to the setup we saw in August 2020. Once again, the RSI was rejected from the top of the yellow zone, and now it's heading downward, getting very close to the same kind of critical intersection between the descending red trend line and the yellow resistance zone. This convergence created a brick wall in 2020, and it's happening again now. But here comes the big question. Will RSI bounce off the bottom of the yellow zone, just like it did back then, and start pushing upward again, breaking through that red line intersection? If that happens, we might witness the beginning of a massive new bullish phase. But if it fails to bounce, things could get much more dangerous. Right now, we are approaching that critical moment. And just like back in 2020, smart investors are watching closely. If you're serious about crypto investing and not just chasing hype, subscribe to Mindaugas Trading Group. We focus on long-term technical analysis, clear signals, and the real moves that shape the market. Thanks for watching. The charts don't lie. You just have to know where to look. See you in the next video.